Alright, and we're back for part 2. Let me just refresh myself where I was. I did end up looking up what this bad mutation does, and it's basically the same as having a cursed ring of teleportation. You just kind of get randomly teleported, and I don't think it's worth keeping that for the extra 3 armor and 3% HP. I think, especially because you can get randomly teleported into like a pack of orcs or something, and yeah, it's just too dangerous. So I'm going to use my cure mutation, and interestingly enough, actually I'm not really sure 100% how that works, but it got rid of one of our good ones and our bad one, and left one good mutation. So that actually worked out pretty well. Alright, so let's see where we're at with the dungeon. We're on level 7. We've encountered a bunch of ghosts that I don't want to fight, really. But at the same time, the temple appears on level 4 through 7, and I'd like to pick my god, like start worshipping Behemoth most likely, but that means I missed it when I was skipping past those levels. So maybe what I'll do is I'll just see if I can go back maybe and finish exploring and at least find the temple, and we'll see where we go from there. So let's see if we can go find it. Okay, let me check my spells here. I got my repel missiles on. I have lightning bolt at 14%, which is good. We can cast it if we need to. We'll keep conjurations on for now. After we get conjurations probably to 10, I'm probably gonna start putting points into dodging to increase our survivability a little bit. So let's see if we can avoid any of our ghosts here. Try out our lightning bolt. Let's see what it does here. I think that is C. Yep. Okay, so it missed. I'll try one more time. There we go. So one shot. Alright, get our mana back. Let's break line of sight with this wizard. Get some mana back. Alright, so we got 4. This should be enough to kill him. Okay. Oh, Sky Beast. Okay, so we do have draining. I think I can poison this guy, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I should be able to poison him. I think if he goes invisible, it'll be hard. I won't be able to, but it might work. Yep. Alright, so we know we got him once, so let's back away. Okay, so the poison's doing work. Hit him a couple more times. Start running. There we go. This is why it's good to always have another option, especially, I guess as any character. You know, if you're going to be a fighter, always have something like a ranged weapon or something, even as a caster. You know, so sometimes you just run across enemies that you just can't deal with, but having a poison blowgun, obviously, you saw there, it can save your life. So this guy definitely hits hard, so let's see if we can lightning bolt him. Yep, so yeah, so you can see how powerful lightning bolt is in the mid game. if I play smart, I should be able to make some progress. Oh, perfect. This is awesome. We got our first spell book, so we've already memorized everything in our first spell book, so this will give us some options depending on what it is. Maybe we can branch off into another school, although I don't think this is a good spell book for us. So I don't really know what most of these do. So let's see. Infusion, melee attacks, nah. Nah, not this. So I mean, this is good for avoiding damage. I mean, I've never actually used it, so I don't know how good it is. I mean, we're kind of using charms already, and we'll probably end up getting into translocations anyway, just for blink later on. So I mean, this is something we could consider. Regeneration isn't bad, obviously. I mean, healing's always good. And spectral weapon. I've never used this before either. It only attacks when the caster does. I wonder if that means like I have to actually melee the enemy. If that's the case, it's not so good. But if not, then I don't know. I probably won't go for that. But I could see going for Shroud and maybe Regeneration in this book. But we'll see. It's not something that's pressing right now. I'd rather get my survivability up anyway before I start branching into other schools. Jeez. Lightning bolt. Oh, not in range, so we'll hit him with a shock and then lightning bolt. Missed. There we go. What's the hunger cost on lightning bolt? Oh wow. So you can see the hunger cost on lightning bolt's pretty hefty right now. So I mean it's not a big deal, but it's something to keep in mind. If we're gonna spam it, we're gonna need a lot of food. I know one of my ghosts is down here, so I'm just waiting to run into it. Okay, so no temple yet, and we're on the 6th level, so let's go to 5. Alright, so there was a sky beast here, which we can deal with now. I believe even my ghost, yeah, so Deep Elf Fire Elementalist is down here. I might be able to I probably can kill the Fire Elementalist. Actually, now that I'm glad I said Fire Elementalist, because I'm still wearing my Ring of Ice. Oops, not my ring. I want to keep my warding on. Warding. I want to remove the Ring of Ice. Yeah, because that is a lot of damage potentially. Alright, there's our temple. There's our Sky Beast. Let's see if we can get some poisons. Yep. There we go. Lightning bolt. Shock. Level 9. We'll keep going with the intelligence. At some point I should probably put some points into strength. I just really like dropping the percentage on all these spells. Oh, there's our Fire Elementalist. Okay, so I need food, so the first thing I'm going to do is eat this. Alright, so that gave him a lot of... So let's do Lightning Bolt. Yeah, so we're fine. Yeah, okay. Level 10. Alright, so let's see what our lightning bolt's at. It's at 10%. Alright. I'd like to see it drop just below 10%. So I'll do air magic to get to I'll get air magic to 7, and then I'll go dodging. Alright, now the question is, do I get Vehemute or do I get Sifmuna? Sif is usually the safer bet. She's more traditional, I'd say, because she eventually gives you every spell in the game. Pretty much. She just keeps gifting you spell books until you pretty much have every spell. She allows you to forget spells, which is good later on. And she can also channel mana. So if you're around mana, it gives you an option to regain mana. But the Vehemute is more like the raw destruction. He increases the range of your conjurations. He gives you spell books that have conjuration, like typically damaging spells in them. And he also restores mana whenever whenever you do damage, he has a chance to restore mana. I forget the specifics, but I'm gonna go with Vehemute because I plan on just nuking them out, and I think the extra range especially will be helpful. So I'll go with Vehemute. I'd say if you're unsure, just go with Sif, because like I said, she's probably the safer bet, but I feel like doing something a little different. Alright, so now that we have that, we're gonna do... We need to find the lair. So the lair... Basically, we just keep going down the dungeon. So let's go to floor 8. Alright, let's see what this is. Okay, troll. So this is... Trolls are pretty damn powerful in terms of how hard they hit. But the priest is probably more important. So we're going to see if we can kill the priest before he can smite me. Out of range. Alright, so... Oh, miscast. Alright, I'm gonna stare dance here. I don't really want to fight all these things. So I'm gonna wait. Well, I'll cast a spell. Okay, now I'm gonna go up the stairs. Okay. Okay, that's dumb. I should be using static discharge. Instead, I'm missing with shock and getting poisoned. So I'll probably die from poison. I think I definitely have potions of curing, right? Yeah, I have a bunch. So I'll do that first, get rid of this poison. Of course, he poisoned me again. So, I'll use it again. Okay, that takes care of that. Now I'm going to static discharge again. There we go. Yeah, that was dumb. Especially I was in melee range to an enemy that can kill me with poison. I shouldn't have been trying to shock it. I should have been trying to get rid of it as fast as possible. Alright, so I think I'm going to go down a different set of stairs. I didn't like how open that was. And there was a wizard, a priest, and then a troll, and it's not worth it. No cover, so hopefully down here. Yeah, this is better. Static discharge. Alright, so aromatic's level 7. So let's see what our lightning bolt is at. It's still at 10%. I'll leave it on to 8. I really want to get it below 10. Oh, I should not have done that. I didn't see that ice beast, and I chopped up that meat, took a bunch of turns, and allowed the ice beast to get right next to me. So let's put on a ring of ice, give us some protection. Yep, resist cold. Alright, and then we'll static discharge. I miscast it. Alright. take off our ring of ice. Took a lot of damage from my static discharge there. What is that? Ah, scroll of silence. Lightning bolt this guy. And we'll also see if we can hit this. Nope. Lightning bolt doing work for us there. Oh, what is this? Didn't even see it. Model dragon. Okay. Let's see what it says. It looks easy. Immune to poison and negative. Very resistant to cold. Mindless. Okay, so nothing. Maybe a lightning bolt should get rid of that. Let's see. It hits it, but it doesn't do any damage. So let's go to the stairs in case, just in case. He won't follow me up the stairs, so if anything does go wrong, let's try this whacking it with the mace. Not a good idea. Okay, well, let's go upstairs, get our mana back, and come back. We'll eat a piece of bread. Now we're ready to deal with it. There we go. Let's go back to Auto Explorer. Glowing hand crossbow. I don't think I've been picking up bolts, or yeah, I haven't been. So probably not worried about that. Let's take our blowdown back out. Oh, didn't want to do that. Static discharge. Static discharge. Big kobold. Not sure how dangerous they are this early. Okay, it looks dangerous, so a little bit tougher. Lightning bolt should take him out pretty easily. Okay. Shock, shock, static discharge. Air magic level 8. Okay. Please drop. Yeah, so lightning bolt's now at 8%, and I'm okay with that. So I'm going to increase my survivability. Get dodging up to, I don't know, anywhere from 6 to 10, depending on if we find some spell books that I want to start branching out in other schools. We'll see. And if I still don't find anything, I can even start putting some stuff in fighting, which I will do eventually. Get my health up a little bit. Alright, so Knolls. Good old shock takes care of them. Okay, so along that line, Behemoth doesn't just give you books like Sif Muna does. He actually gives you spells that you can temporarily memorize. So like here, he's giving me the ability to memorize Freeze if I want. But I'm not going to. Freeze is a level 1 spell, and it's definitely not worth taking up spell slots, especially since I don't have Sif Muna. I won't be able to clear up my spell slots very easily without the Scrolls of Amnesia, which I don't even know if I have any. Maybe that unidentified scroll is, I don't know. But yeah, they don't. It's a lot harder to get rid of your unwanted spells than if I would have taken Sif Muna, so I don't want to just learn arbitrary spells I'm never going to use. Okay, so that's it for 8. Still no lair. Off to 9. I'm going to identify my potion. Potion of agility. I'm also going to identify the scroll. Just because if it is a scroll of amnesia, I really don't want to waste. I guess I wouldn't waste it. I could forget something, but I'd rather just see what it is before I use it. Random uselessness. Okay, so pretty much self-describing. Probably just drop that, but I'll wait. Okay, off to dungeon 9. Oh, what was that? Fan of Gales. Alright. I never use these items. There's like, I think there's like 4 or 5 items like this that are evocable items that, let's see, enchanted fan inhabited by benevolent. Swing the fan, swing around the bear, sets the spirits free to sweep away the bear's enemies. Okay, so some of these items have like a kind of risk reward thing. This one, I believe, yeah, so it just basically it summons air spirits, which is pretty good. I mean, you can only use it every once in a while, but it's definitely, there's no harm. If I get in trouble, maybe I'll remember to use it. Maybe. Alright, here's a troll. Shouldn't be too dangerous at this point. It is dangerous, okay? So I definitely don't want it to get in melee range. I'm lightning bolt this guy to death. Yeah, lightning bolt's just tearing him up. Gain 2 levels for dodging, which is good. And you can see in my message log, it says I hear a grinding noise, and what that means is that there's an optional, like, I guess mini dungeon that disappears if I don't get to it fast enough, which is, and usually they have pretty good rewards, but some of them can be pretty challenging. I know I've lost a character, or at least 1 or 2, to places like that, so you gotta be careful, but I'll see if I can find it. I mean, you can always leave. But once you leave, if you leave, then you can't go back in. So, but it's better than just not going at all. Let's see, what's this ring? Sustainabilities. Okay, we'll leave that on. I believe that just does that give me negative. No, that's just prevents my stats from dropping. So I really want to find this place. Sometimes though, you just can't get to it. To help finding it, you really don't want to rest. Like if you resting wastes a lot of time, and you usually won't get to it. Oh, ooh, that's not good. So ogres by themselves are pretty nasty, but this is actually a 2-headed ogre, and they're the next step up. But lightning bolt should be enough. Alright, so I'll shock him to get him in range, then lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt, shock, shock. Okay, that worked out. There's a lot of enemies here. I'm running out of mana. I'm going to run, get out of the open. Okay, that's not the way I should have gone. I'm looking for, here we go, this is good. Alright. Anytime you can funnel them into a corridor, that's what you want to do. Let's see if I can find this place. Oh, what's this? A dire flail. It's not enchanted. Right. It's probably better than my mace, really. minus 313 with a 1.3 attack. Let's see. Yeah, I'd say it's probably better. Well, maybe not. It's not. I'll keep the mace just because it's a +1 mace. So we wasted a lot of time fighting all that stuff. Don't know if we'll be able to find this entrance or not. Oh, these things suck. There we go. So you always want to kill these things when you can. Oops. Because they'll just keep reproducing and they shoot those explosive things that do a lot of damage. Alright, a boring beetle. These things do a lot of damage too, so let's kill him. Oops. So I still hear the grinding noise. It hasn't said that it's collapsed yet. Alright, we're gonna have to fight here. Let's lightning bolt this guy. Actually, we're gonna take a step in and static discharge. Probably shouldn't do that. Should probably just wait for them to come to me, but oh well. Come on, where is this place? Oh, this is bad. Susceptible to poison. Interesting. Okay, it's pretty slow too, so I was able to poison it and actually get out of its range. I'm not seeing the messages for the grinding noise. Oh, another wand of fire, that's good. Did we miss it? No, it doesn't say anything closed yet, so it's still open. Alright, so our dodge, I think I'm gonna get my dodging to level 10, really jump my evasion up there. Okay, well there's the lair. Maybe I did miss that door. Yeah, I don't see the notifications coming up anymore. Yak zombie. Miscast. Yeah, you can see that immediately drop my hunger near starving. So eat this. So there's the Orcish Mines as well. You definitely don't want to do the Orcish Mines. I mean, you know, whenever I go to the Orcish Mines, I usually go there after the lair. And I think that's correct because, especially like the last level of the Orcish Mines, you'll start fighting Orc Warlords, and they're way strong. So generally you go to the lair first, and then you can come back and do maybe a 1 or 2 levels of the Orcish Mines and see how it goes. Alright, level 10. So we'll finish exploring this. I might even go to the next level of the dungeon just before I drop to the mines, because I haven't really been challenged too much by anything in the dungeon, so nope, didn't want to do that. Alright, so we're done exploring, so let's go to D10. Alright, this is not a good way to enter, so let's go back up. 2. Okay, so these things can be dangerous. We have reflect, I think it's repel missiles, so it'll definitely save us a lot, but the centaurs are really, really dangerous. Especially out in the open. If you can break line of sight, they're not so bad, like this. Get them to come close to you. He still hasn't, oh, there he goes. Now I can just static discharge him to death. What do we got? A zombie, so he just dies. Oh, it's a hill giant zombie. That's a little different. Come on, lightning bolt. Okay, no luck. Back upstairs. Was it missing? That was hitting him, it just wasn't doing any damage. It's the damn dice rolls, man. Alright, so I said that I would explore D10, but whatever, let's go to the lair. I can also start my stash here. We'll just stack discharge. Whoa! That hurt. Let's use the scroll of fear here. Yeah, get him to run away. And then we'll lightning bolt him. Lightning bolt. Oh, this is bad. He is. He does a lot of damage. I'm scared that if I try to go upstairs, because sometimes they'll get a hit on you. It is fast. Okay. I'm scared that if I go upstairs, because sometimes they'll get a free hit on you when you try to go upstairs and he'll just kill me. Alright, is there anything... God damn it. That's another thing. I don't even know if I use a potion of curing, it's not going to heal enough to heal more than he's doing. So I would just heal like 20 or whatever, and then he would just hit me for like 30 again, and I'd just die. So I'm going to try to go back upstairs. Am I on a staircase? I don't think I am I? No, I'm not. So that's unfortunate too. God, I might die here. I really don't want to use curing. Scroll fog is not going to do anything. It's already in my range. Teleportation is going to take too long and potentially just kill me. That doesn't do anything. I could... The fan of gales... I could do this, but I'm afraid he's still going to chase me. I think I'm better off just running, because if I just stay here and use the fan, I might just die anyway. Oh god, I'm going to die, and run. Alright, let's see if he gets a free shot by me going upstairs. Yep. Damn it. And such is the life of Dungeon Crawl. Not really sure what I should have done instead. It's just the curing wouldn't have helped. Maybe if I would have used a fan of gales, I think he still would have chased me, even if I had the air elementals out. And he might have gotten the free hit, even if I used the fan anyway. So I don't know. I definitely could have played that a little better, but oh well. Underestimated the power of the spiny frog. So that's it for this guy. Until next time, see you guys.